Okay, now you can do it.
Coming up tonight on the Jeff and Dan Show, it's More Things to Ask God.
Top 10 most important things in life.
5 things not to say when you're asked, do you know why I pulled you over?
Truly insane facts.
Miscellaneous nuisances.
Yeah, that. Listener email.
Things Dad can tell the boyfriend that he's taking his daughter out.
Jeff and Dan Easter egg hunt.
And a YouTube University promo.
And the Wildhearts, a band that gets no respect. Coming up tonight on the Jeff and Dan Show.
Who's the greatest guys you met? Jeff and Dan, Jeff and Dan. Who's gonna be hard to forget? Jeff and Dan, Jeff and Dan. Tune in your bad mood. Jeff and Dan, Jeff and Dan. Get you laughing crazy dudes. Jeff and Dan, Jeff and Dan. Pull up a blunt and sit right down because it's time for the Jeff and Dan Show. Woohoo!
It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. It's time for the Jeff and Dan Show. It's a long way to the bathroom. I am Dan. I'm your co-host of the Jeff and Dan Show. Ooh. Oh, but first, we have some breaking news, and we have Dan Cocktoastin of Jeff and Dan Action News standing by. Dan Cocktoastin. Good evening, Dan, and thank you for allowing us to erupt the show. I am Dan Cocktoastin reporting live for the Jeff and Dan Show, and I am at the tallest building in Franklintown, Pennsylvania, the Sherman Agriculture Building. It's just a fucking barn, just south of town about a half mile. Standing here with me is Earl Irvin, 28 years old, of York Springs, Pennsylvania. He has chosen the tallest building in Franklintown for his next stunt because he is going to throw himself off this building and he is going to fly! Mr. Irvin, is it true that you have come here to the tallest building in Franklintown, which is Shermantown Agricultural Building Incorporated? It's just a fucking barn.
Yes, I have.
And Mr. Irvin, you are going to throw yourself off this tallest building in Franklintown.
Yes, I am going to throw myself off this agricultural building and I am going to fly.
Mr. Irvin, why do you need to jump off the building?
So I can get some air under my wingsuit.
Oh, well, this may be the tallest building in Franklintown, towering 100 feet, but you realize we are sitting on the front porch.
In case of the unthinkable should happen, I don't want to make too much of a big mess.
So there you have it, folks. Another thrilling event in South Central Pennsylvania. Reporting to you live from downtown Franklintown, I'm Dan Cocktoastin, Jeff and Dan Action News. Now back to you, Dan Not Cocktoastin. Thank you, Mr. Cocktoastin. Thank you for that very special report. Good evening, everybody. Please say hello and give a warm, heartfelt welcome to my co-host, Jeff. How are you tonight?
I am doing pretty good, sir. What the fuck? It's the birds!
It wouldn't be so bad, but they go after my food and then they shit everywhere.
They eat my Doritos. That's why I like to put a little toothpaste on there with a little piece of Alka-Seltzer and throw it to them. Remember when that was a whole thing and everybody would do that and birds would explode?
I never witnessed it, never did it.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty disgusting.
Is it true?
From what I'm to understand, it is. I have not seen the video on YouTube, but apparently there's probably something there with it. But anyway, yeah.
Dude,
so.
I was Christmas shopping, going into Walmart real early Sunday, Christmas Eve. It was real early, nobody around, and it was freezing cold, right? And I'm eating a donut.
Yeah.
And I see this big crow. And if you know anything about birds, you know that they're not dumb. They watch us pretty intently.
Yeah.
I noticed him watching me. So I thought, I'm going to give him a chunk of my donut. So I got out of my car and we made eye contact, and I threw the donut about 30 feet away from me. He flew over and started gingerly looking over at me, and I started walking away, and he started looking back at me and hopping around. Then this other bird come out of nowhere, took the donut, and took off.
I can only imagine the look on the raven's face or the crow's face is just sitting there like, what the hell, man? I just, you son of a bitch.
Hey!
Yeah. Damn.
Speaking of which, you ever, you want to fly? Do you ever have anything about wanting to fly?
I do. Yeah, at some point in time, I do want to fly.
But not necessarily like in an airplane. Sure, in an airplane, but like if you had your own wings.
Yeah, I would surely like to do that, but as it stands, sorry, folks. There we go. All right, gotta get my counterpart up and working again.
Man,
yes, because sometimes it happens. The mic ends up moving out of the way, and shit happens. A lot of people come through this studio, so a lot of people come through this studio. Have I wanted to fly? Yes. I've always wanted to fly. I've had dreams. We've discussed that before. But,
How bad do you want to do it? Well, first of all, have you ever flown in any type of an aircraft?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
Well, he's flown, but not in an aircraft. How else would he fly?
It was a hang glider. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, man.
No.
Anyways, what go ahead.
I've been on a jet, private Learjet.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fast flying.
Yeah. It's fast but scary because the shit's really small. And you get in there and you're just like, wow, if I like put my arm out just a little bit, I'll break the window on either side of the plane. So yeah, it's pretty bad. But have you had a desire to fly?
Yeah,
I mean, not get high, but just fly.
Yes, oddly enough, not with like in an airplane or anything, but kind of like with wings, sort of, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Just fly around and get bird's eye view of I might be a little bit creepy and say I'd be like one of these birds, the peeping Tom.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't necessarily be sexual. I wouldn't care what you were doing as long as it was interesting. Building a model. Ha! Ha!
Yeah, give people their due. Damn. Anyway, yeah, I did. Not real big on bird type stuff, but if I could go back to the 1500s and make all that stuff that they were trying to do happen, like put wings on a man and actually get him to take off, like Leonardo da Vinci, then yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Because then we could just do that, put like wings on our arms and like fly around. I think it'd be pretty interesting.
I don't know if you've ever seen it. Have you ever heard of a wingsuit?
Yes.
Yeah, those things are.
Yeah. Well, the thing that scares me about them is that one wrong move and that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
There's no coming back out of that. You can pull your parachute, but if you're 100 feet above the ground, it's not going to do you much good.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going 200 miles an hour or whatever, however fast they go, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's it. They're going too fast.
Yeah.
I guess it's either that or nothing.
Yeah, they just become one giant 50-yard skid mark across the ground. So. All right, man. Well, we have a giant packed show for tonight.
We do.
One of the things I'd like to get to first, if I could, I would like to talk about one of my favorite bands. Actually, it is my favorite rock and roll band.
Yeah, rock and roll.
And the problem is they never got big in the United States, and I can tell you exactly why.
Exactly why.
First of all, the name of the band is the Wildhearts. I have personally met every single member in the band, including both of the drummers that they've had. They've gone kind of through. But I met all of them. Really, really class dudes. Really class guys. They're not your mother's kind of band. So let's just start with that. They're not something your mom's going to want to listen to, or, people of the, baby boomer generation or what have you. They're not going to want to listen to them. But imagine if in the 1990s, Kurt Cobain didn't exist and Soundgarden was just a restaurant and Stone Temple Pilots was the name of a Hawaiian tour company. Positive rock and roll music would have existed, and they are the Wildhearts. That's exactly what they are. And we're going to play a couple of clips from their songs and stuff. Yeah. So that way everybody kind of gets an idea of what kind of band we're dealing with here. But The best way to imagine this is imagine if Elvis Presley, the fun, popular, chart-topping Elvis Presley, stuck around for a bit longer, got together with the Ramones because of the easygoing, simplistic sound, and Bob Dylan, lyrically, to create a super upbeat rock and roll the way it was meant to be. Not this crap from Pearl Jam or STP, they gotta cock their voice over and sing like this, Depressing shit we've had for almost 3 decades. 30 fucking years of depressing shit that nobody should even want to listen to anymore. Dude, you turn on our local heavy metal station, 105.7. You listen to the stuff that they play on there. The majority of it is just shit. It's stuff that's so depressing. It's so imagine if you didn't have that. Imagine if that hadn't come around and become a thing. I think the Wildhearts would have taken off massively. The combination of the two, Ginger and CJ, it's the two guys in the band. They both play the guitar. They kind of switch off back and forth between leads. And they both sing. And the brilliant mind of Ginger. Ginger is the one that does lyrically this stuff. Not only for the Wildhearts, he's been in several other bands too. Everything he writes, it challenges your brain. And it just doesn't get any better. And they like to have fun. That's the thing. Some of these songs I've got on here are a little bit fun. So let's do that. Let's listen to these a couple of these songs here.
And let's have a listen.
Yes. This one's called Sucker Punch from one of the really early albums. There we go. This is most likely the most depressing song that they do. Okay.
What song was that?
It's called Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
Yes.
And when was that recorded?
That was recorded, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, for the Earth versus the Wildhearts album, 1993. Okay. So it was one of the first ones that they did. It was the first one that you remember Eric. Mm-hmm. Eric and I picked up. Eric bought the cassette, and we were just looking for something new, basically, instead of the same old shit we'd been hearing. Eric fell in love with them. I started listening. I fell in love with them. They're one of the best bands that I've ever heard of. Here's some more stuff from them. Here we go. Okay, the lyric there is, I wanted Tweety Pie crucified because I'm rooting for the bad guy. Is the name of the song, Rooting for the Bad Guy. I wanted the Thunderbirds Kentucky Fried. Rooting for the bad guy. Okay, so as you can hear, they got a really great sound to them. They're really kind of upbeat and kind of, fun. Here's another one, and the lyrics in this are a little more powerful. So, don't have a heart attack or anything over there. Just listen to this.
In the 25 seconds, this song's been playing. Maybe 25 mothers lost 25 children. And we all get bruised and we all get sore, but some people out there feel the pain a little more. And the daylight seems like 1,000 hours away. Dead, doubt, trouble every day. Don't try suicide, everything will be alright. Don't try suicide, everything will be alright. Don't try suicide, everything will be alright. Don't try suicide, everything will be alright.
So anyway, that one's actually called Some Days Just Fucking Suck.
Oh, wow.
That's really the name of the song, okay? So, I mean, it sort of tells you, and it's upbeat in the effect that it's trying to say, a lot of people go through stressful stuff. A lot of people do, things and they regret that they did them. But don't try suicide. It's just, don't get that far with it. Here's a couple more. This one's a little bit more a melodic tune. I will go through the albums here shortly, but...
It's only love that keeps you going when you're far away. It's only love, and it keeps on growing deeper every day. It's only love makes the world go round. When you're feeling down, it picks you up and gives you all the strength you need. It's still your feeling, still believe in love. It's making you feel it all that love. It's making you need it all that love. It's making you feel that you believe it in a lifetime ain't enough.
See, you can see it's like that upbeat feel. It's got great harmonies.
How old was that one?
That one's actually not too. Oh no, that one is pretty long ago. I think that one was he's either off of PHUQ or Fishing for Luckies, one of the two. I can't remember which. But the name of the song is Only Love, and if you look it up, you can probably find that out. But a couple more here, maybe one you're actually going to know. So hang on, please, to that here. Not this one.
Give me a ha! Chutzpah! Don't give me no chop! Give me a ha! What? Chutzpah! Oh, yeah! Okay. So what do you say? Chutzpah! Yeah! Okay, give me a ha! Chutzpah! So what do you say? Give me a ha!
Now it's from an album that they released kind of not that long ago, 2009. They've been off and on. Like I said before, they had two different drummers. One's Steady, the other one's Rich. Both of them really good drummers. I tend to like Rich a little bit better. The reason being is because he did the song Caffeine Bomb, which I used to play when I was in the band with Eric. So, I mean, it was, for me, it was a thrill to actually be able to hear the original drummer that's able to do that stuff. And, yeah, he's still right on with all that. But here's the one you might know.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
You know that one?
It kind of sounds familiar.
Cheers.
Yeah, I know.
The theme to Cheers.
They the original? They're not the original
No,
artists.
they're not the original artists. They just remade it. I believe that one's on Coupled With, which was the one that came out not too long ago. It's one I don't actually have on the list, but yeah, it didn't come out too long ago. But yeah, it's just a remake of Cheers theme song. So just a couple more. Here's so you can see what kind of feel they have to them. It's a very it's like a melodic, hoppy kind of, you almost want to bounce around while you're listening to it. This one's called Do the Channel Bop.
Shut your mouth, can't you see that I'm ignoring you? Your lips are moving up and down. You're trying to get a message through. Here and now, I'm absolutely miles away. I'm thinking of a million things. I don't know what you're trying to say. You gotta put me out your misery. You're talking and you're wearing all my pieces of my sanity. There's 50 big old folks who wanna use
Here come the harmonies. So anyway, that's Channel Bop. Do the Channel Bop, which was originally on Earth versus the Wildhearts. Great tunes, man. Great tunes. I only have 2 more left. I'll do this one here. And you can just see that's like that peppy upbeat. And this, we used to play this one as well in a band when we played. This was the one that we thought they were definitely going to get notoriety for. We thought they were going to come to America, and this was going to be the winner. But
they're not American.
No, they're English.
Oh.
Actually, I think Ginger's from Ireland. Now I think about it, but yeah, they're definitely from the Isles. And this is they have lived here in America. They lived in New York City and a couple of other places. Because on the one album, I think Chutzpah, yeah, they were talking about like Tim White, or not Tim White. I'm sorry. She was like Grace Guys on the way to JFK. You know, like so he was talking about a bunch of stuff. Great songs, all the albums, except for one. I'll talk about that one in a minute. But this is the song that I thought was going to go somewhere because it has a feel to it that sort of, it's still peppy and upbeat, but it's kind of a little bit more mellowed, and it seems like it would have been picked up a lot easier. But unfortunately, it got them as far as like the Download Festival and stuff like that. That was only local to UK. Didn't quite pick up here in the States, but here it is. It's called Vanilla Radio. My Elvis, where's my Elvis, where's my Elvis, where's... Yeah, and they basically, in the music video for that, the Elvis is being played by a reduced size person.
Reduced size person.
Yes, a pint-sized midget.
Rock and roll, man.
Fuck PC, we'll just go with midget. And it's really cool. The dude on there is like freaking awesome. And yeah, just that whole song, we thought for sure it was going to make it somewhere. It had a video and everything. A lot of these songs had videos with them.
What year are we talking?
Well, that one
grunge rock era.
That one came out 2007, I think. It was either 2003 or 2000. Anyway, the albums that they have, Earth versus the Wildhearts, that's the first one that they created. That was the first one that Eric and I listened to, and we really sort of fell in love with the band. Then in 95, they came out with one called PHUQ, which is fuck, basically. It's the only way to be able to put it out there. 96, they came out with Fishing for Luckies, and I own several versions of that.
Fishing for?
Luckies. Yeah, like cigarettes.
Okay.
And then 97, they came out with an album called Endless Nameless. And basically the whole album, Endless Nameless, is very, very well distorted. The only way to really kind of show you what I mean is, let me pull up something here. The only way to be able to show you what I'm talking about is to actually play a song for you. And this is a song we used to play, but we didn't play it distorted like this. This one's called Anthem. It is a good tune. I hope someday Ginger cleans it up, because that would be freaking awesome. So anyway, you get the idea. It's mostly distorted, sounds really, really weird. But that's okay. It was its own art form, I guess, but there's some kind of story behind it. Eric knows like the complete story. I'm not exactly sure, but if anybody wants to find out, you can always go on Twitter and ask either CJ or Ginger or any of them. They're all on Twitter, I believe. But then in 2003, they came out with Wildhearts Must Be Destroyed. 2007, they came out with the self-titled album, The Wildhearts. 2008, they came out with Stop Us, if you've heard this one before, Volume 1. And then in 2009, they came out with the album Chutzpah, which is what I was talking about earlier. And then they came out with an EP of rarities released, that what they considered to be like over-recordings. They had too much to put on one album. So they came out with Chutzpah Jr., which is where that very first song, I think it was the first, no, it wasn't. Like the middle song, the one that goes...
Give me a ha! Don't give me no chop!
Anyway, that one. That one was on Junior, which I really appreciated Junior. I thought it was, a really great extension of their members. They got it all out there. So, but that's it, man. That is
endorse that band.
Exactly. I just blew it. Everybody's gonna be like, "Fuck." Yeah. No, I just blew it. Oh God, it doesn't even sound right. Shit. So anyway, the Wildhearts, man, if you get a chance, listen to these guys. I'm telling you, if you listen to any of the stuff I just played and you liked it, I promise you won't be disappointed in these albums. As a matter of fact, almost every single one of these albums, except for like the covers albums, I've kind of memorized all the lyrics and the way the songs go and so on and so forth. So, so if you get a chance, man, listen to them. Check them out on wildhearts.com. Go to, Twitter, talk to them on Twitter, see what's going down. Hopefully they will get back together again sometime soon and put another album out there for us, but we'll see what happens. So we're done with that.
Okay.
What else do you want to do, man?
Moving right along. Dooga-doon. You name it. Okay.
Let's do the 5 things not to say when asked, do you know why I pulled you over?
5 things not to say when asked, do you know why I pulled you over? Of course, you can fill in the blanks yourself. You have been pulled over by a police car.
Yes.
Dude, if you could work out some background police radio ambience, that would be really cool.
Some police radio ambience. And, well, I think I might have that.
All right. Give
me a second here. Let me take a look around.
These are, a lot of the times, that's the first things out of his mouth. Not always, but a lot of the times is, do you know why I pulled you over? He wants you to incriminate yourself because he doesn't really want to do his job as hard as he has to.
Yeah.
Anyways, never mind. It's not about that. I'm here to tell you what not. Oh, shit.
We're busted. Pull over,
shit.
man. Pull over.
Hold my purse.
Oh my God. Your little satchel of pussy magnet greenery. Anyway, so that's what I have for your background sound there, buddy.
I was kind of radio.
Oh, radio sounds. Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah. Don't really. I don't really have anything for that, man.
Okay. Oh, well,
sorry.
We'll turn off the sirens.
Okay, so that way you don't freaking everybody out. All our stoner friends are like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Shit, the cops are here!
Oh my God, we're fucked.
Close your curtains.
Okay, so go ahead. What do we got?
Okay, number 5. Things not to say when asked. Do you know why I pulled you over? Why are you asking me? Did you forget in the time it took you to walk up here from your car to mine?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Hey, do you know why I pulled you over?
Number 4, because you didn't meet your quota yet. Yeah. Don't say that.
Hey, buddy, do you know why I pulled you over?
Speeding, erratic driving, possible narcotic violation. Take your pick.
I see some paraphernalia. Do you know why I pulled you over, sir?
Because you're not a very good cop and you didn't see the drunk driver ahead of me.
You pulled over the wrong fucking car. Yeah, okay. Do you know why I pulled you over tonight?
Because I smell like donuts. And that's it. That's
a mating scent.
5 things not to say when asked,
Woohoo! Yeah.
Jeff.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's move on. I want to get to truly insane facts. I'm going to give you some truly insane facts. Only 5 of them, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. A movie about high school students couldn't be seen by high school students.
Well, knee-jerk reaction? Is that what you're looking for?
No. It's basically a fact, because what they're trying to say is high school is rated R.
Oh, you mean the movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
A movie about high school students or in high school could not be seen by high school students because they're rated R in high school. They're saying fuck and shit and all this all over the place. The drugs are being passed around.
Yeah.
Pussies getting, dicks are getting, you know what I mean? All that stuff. And it's rated R, so they wouldn't be able to see the movie if it were true.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
Here's another good one. You have a shitty ass fucking day is completely different than a porn star's shitty ass fucking day. It's very true.
Well, depending on your perspective, it could have been very good to be a...
Well, yeah, it could have been from them. They could be having a lot of fun, but the other person's having a shitty ass fucking day.
Shitty ass fucking day.
That's right.
Yep.
Now, one more factoid thingy here. How much more interesting would Miss America be if they added a no makeup competition followed by the Ask Her Ex competition?
She's fucking nuts.
She's a bitch. She's psycho. She's fucking crazy. So factoid, that is, yeah, definitely something that couldn't be done.
Point in 3 different directions.
Here's a good one. There's a really good one. These changed from actually being factoids to being just really good questions. So I'm just going to go with that. Why can't browsers, computer browsers, why can't they, after you finish cleaning the history, add random normal websites so it doesn't seem all empty? Think about it. Your wife goes in and checks your history, and that shit's cleaner than fucking, the top of a stove someplace in the Midwest.
The way you have it now, could it? I mean, it doesn't know any websites other than what you showed it. No,
I'm saying it would automatically know. Be like, oh, YouTube and Google, and you know what I mean? Just throw those in the history. Just be like, oh yeah, I went to Google, I went to YouTube, I went to eBay, I went to, see what I'm saying? And just automatically surf for you, especially Chrome, because Chrome's linked to Google, so you would think they'd be able to throw some shit your way, help you out. Here's a bone, my brother. Because we know your wife's checking your shit, and you definitely got busted.
Brother, always surfing Google incognito Chrome.
Like I tell my wife, I beat my meat like it owes me money. Yeah, definitely. Okay, last one.
Are you home?
Upon meeting your child's significant other, say something to throw them off with heavy worry, like, is this the one we're burying next? I think she'll fit in the hole just fine. Or under your breath, Ron, leave as fast as you can or she'll imprison you here too. That's just a mess with like friends or whatever that end up coming over. So that's the truly insane facts. Let's go to listener email.
You want to do listener email?
Let's do listener email.
Well, all right. Let me see if we even have it. Is that it, the one that says listener email?
Yes, should be.
All right, let me pull it up.
It should be.
Okay, these are the replies that we have gotten from listeners over the past 3-4 weeks.
Okay.
Gregory from Independence, Pennsylvania, and I have no idea where Independence is, I guess near Philly. He types, Dear Jeff and Dan, I am from the small unincorporated village of Independence, Pennsylvania, which is 13 miles south of Selinsgrove.
Oh, Selinsgrove.
Oh, very good. I have noticed lately that you keep promising to do a segment about the top 10 most important things in life.
Yes.
I have also noticed that you have not been very fulfilling your duties as show host to deliver what you are selling. So if you could go ahead and tell us what the top 10 most important things in life are, that would be great. Like your show, but not all the time. Gregory.
Oh. Well, Greg.
Interesting. Yeah. Melissa Joe from Colorado Springs, Pennsylvania.
Real quick, we should let Greg know that we're going to do the top 10s.
Who?
Greg.
Oh.
Gregory. Okay, go ahead.
It's on the docket tonight, dude.
Yes, it's on the docket. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Melissa Joe.
Yes,
Melissa Joe from Colorado Springs, PA, drops us this note. Hi, guys. Missy Joe here.
Okay.
She's either tremendously sexy or 900 pounds. Just wanted to say I love your show. I totally get you. I have been... She's probably a lesbian. I've been listening for a while now. And my favorite show was the one where you give the birds and the bees talk to your sons.
Oh, nice.
I have actually searched for that show to listen to it again, but I can't seem to find it. Any way you could help me out, like sending me an MP3 copy or maybe a posting. Love you, MJ.
Well, actually, I should be able to tell you exactly what one it is here in a minute. Give me a minute. We'll check it out.
Well, while you're doing that, why don't I go on to the next listener email?
Okay, let's do that.
Hung Cho Lee from Xinjiang Province in China writes,
Oh.
Now, my Chinese isn't that good, so please forgive me.
Okay.
Dear Jeff and Dan, my English no good.
Okay.
I like Pak Mabalai.
Oh, Pa Mabulai.
You need sexy girl on show. Very nice.
Very nice.
You have more buffet?
Oh. No. You need chopstick? No.
Hung Cho Lee. Zing Ho Zing. Chow Chow Li Ziam Hulu. Peng Ching Papa.
Ooh, look at that, yeah.
So look at that. See? People think I don't know Chinese. I know my Chinese shit.
Xing Ho Xing. Ooh, Chow Li Xiao Hao
Carrie from Carsonville chimes in.
Okay.
Ding.
Ding.
Ding dong. Hey! I hear that Dan, on his way home from the show, likes to smoke and cruise through the country. I hear he affectionately calls it a bull ride. Is this true? There is a lot of country up here in Carsonville. You can stop up here on the farm.
Oh.
Well, first of all, let's get this, let's just be...
let's shoot this right in the bud.
Wait
a minute.
Carrie a boy or girl?
Carrie, don't know.
Sir, miss, are you a guy or girl? Could you reply back? Anyways, what does Jeff do after this show? Does he go straight home or does he stop at a gay bar?
Well, I couldn't give up that information, Carrie.
Hugs and kisses, Carrie.
All right.
Dear Carrie.
Yes.
Well, for starters, I am not cruising through the country smoking weed. I am looking at real estate.
Yes.
As for Jeff and his stopping by a gay bar, well, I can honestly say to you that on Wednesday nights after the show, I have never seen him once there.
Ooh. Yes.
Where do we go to find
Find what?
Missy Joe's?
Missy Joe. Oh, she needs to go to Spreaker.com/user/Jeff and Dan, or just jeffanddan.com, and look up episode number 40.
Episode number 40.
Number 40 from November 29th, 2017, last year, yes.
No.
No,
that was the second interview with the boys.
Oh, shit, was it?
Yes.
Oh,
the first
crappers.
interview has been lost.
Oh, the first interview's been lost.
Nobody can seem to find
Nobody can seem to find it.
But-
Wait a minute, yeah.
But we go on that for another time.
Yes. Oh, here it is. Episode number 19. There it is.
Episode number 19.
Yes, never done before, the sex talk with two preteen boys' sons, you perv. It's, episode 19 came out June 28th of last year. Down below, if you're on Spreaker.com, you have to click on more. And if you're on jeffanddan.com, you just have to scroll down. And you should be able to see it. There's a little scroll bar on the right-hand side. It takes you down, and then you have to wait for it to catch up. Yes.
Episode 19.
19, you got it. Never done before is what it says. So, yeah, if you check that, man, check that out. Check it out. I got to get back to working on the site. This week I've got midterms, and I'm not too happy about that because it means I've got a lot of tests and shit to catch up on. So, yes, not a lot of fucks were given. But, yeah, but that's it, man. Is that it for a listener email?
That's all. Well, there's more out there, but I didn't bring them with me.
Oh, okay. So we have those. Very good. That's definitely a good thing to do, man. We've gotten a good start for today.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the YouTube University skit. How does that sound?
Rock and roll.
Yes, sir. We shall play that, and it shall be fun. We have a new skit for you guys. We want you to listen to. Well, you'll get the gist of it here. You'll get the jism of it here in a minute. Here it is. Good evening and welcome to 2U University, the online video course outlet from getting that stain out of your white pants to changing the heater core in your 1999 Ford Taurus to do-it-yourself brain aneurysm clotting surgery. I'm your host, Jeff. And I would like to welcome you here tonight. If you have been here, you know that our courses are informative and actually qualifies for college credits. And if this is your first time here, I hope you enjoy and learn enough to come back. Tonight on 2U University, we will be offering the course, The Solar System, and You. These will be the facts that you need to know to sustainably function on a daily level, and the ability to interact with all of the planets and other heavenly bodies in our solar system. But first, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our good friend, Dan. Come on out, Dan, and join us this evening. Come out of that closet, Dan.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for having me, Jeff.
It's good to have you. Say, Dan, do you know what our solar system is?
Of course. We have a solar system. It collects sunlight, and at nighttime it turns on the lights in the garden.
Oh, that is so precious, Dan, but no. A solar system is the collection of planets and their moons, along with bands of meteors, asteroids, and comets that all collectively orbit a particular star, or our sun.
Planets.
That is right, Dan. Planets. Let's take a closer look, Dan. You see, a solar system is like a family. The sun is our mom and our dad. Right beside Dad is our littlest brother, Mercury. He is horribly disfigured from being burnt at a young age.
Is that why he smokes?
No, that is to relieve the pain. Anyways, let's get to know our youngest sister, Venus. Venus is a preteen daughter with very low self-esteem. In fact, she has a very thick veil of clouds that surround her, and no one can see her face.
Does she have acne?
Well, yes. I guess you could call it acne. She does have a large amount of volcanoes on her surface, so I suppose that could be, hypothetically, pimples. Wow. Watch that lava pour out of your sister's face, Dan.
Ew.
And there is us.
Wow. The oldest?
No, not really. Third from the youngest. But here we are, level-headed, independent, productive, and we have a kid of our own. We call it the Moon.
We have kids.
Just one. But that was just one weekend at a party. We were drunk.
And high?
Anyways, fellow Earthling.
I'm not really an Earthling. I consider myself a migrant worker, and I'm just passing through. Nice to meet your family, though.
Nice. Let's meet our older brother, Mars. He's rather quiet. He is much like us, older but smaller. Not quite as popular and funny, but sometimes odd and mysterious. Inviting, yet beckons us to stay away from him.
Wow. Who is that pretty gal standing beside Mars?
That is one of older sister Saturn. She's very lovely. She has jewels called rings that accent her beauty. She also has kids. She has 7 or 8 of them. All to the same guy, too.
What, we're uncles and aunts? Who is that?
Now beside Saturn is our biggest, oldest brother, Jupiter. See those storms on his face? He is always angry. He has a lot of gas. He has a lot of kids. He has a big red tattoo on his face. Did he kill another planet? Why is he angry?
Can he take us to a bar and get us drunk?
Pay attention. Here is your gay brother, Uranus. He is dying.
But he has kids.
Yes, 27 to be exact.
Wow. How can you be gay and have that many children?
He had a large account at a sperm bank. He also has a twin, Neptune. Unlike Uranus, Neptune is strong, healthy, sturdy. He is also a good fisherman.
Cool. Does he smoke weed when he's fishing? You know, fishing, smoking weed?
Well, planets don't really smoke weed, Dan. Let's go and meet our oldest sibling, our sister Pluto. Pluto is our little drug-addicted sister. Sometimes we see her, but most of the time she is out whoring around. Sometimes she's a part of our family, sometimes not. Sometimes we consider her one of us, other times not so much. She is one of the oldest, but one of the tiniest.
Anyone else?
Well, there is an asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Those are your cousins. They really didn't materialize for Mom and Dad, but they are still close enough to us that they enjoy in our summer picnics and funerals and cookouts and other planetary family business events. And they spend the night and stay at our house regularly.
My family is so cool. Anyone else?
Well, Dan, there is a few crazy aunts and uncles that swing by from time to time and spend a weekend with us. They are called comets. Old, tattered, worn out has-beens that completed their cycle and had kids and raised kids and grandkids, and now all they do is get on the senior citizen bus and ride all day and tour the galaxy, living out the rest of their days with their tiny frozen ass. Anyways, thank you for tuning into 2U University. We hope you enjoyed our evening knowledge buffet, and we hope that you come back again real soon. So tune in tomorrow when 2U University goes on a field trip into the fast-paced world of sloth racing. Do you have anything left to add, Dan?
No.
Then say goodnight, dummy.
Good night, dummy.
Never mind. Thanks, folks.
And there you have it, our cute little skit. A little fun.
A little informative too. I kind of
Yes.
see where they're coming from.
Yeah, definitely have a lot of information in there. Although we do tend to know that Mars is next to Jupiter, not really next to Saturn.
All my life, I switched them.
Yeah, so did I. Believe it or not, I always had problems trying to figure out which one's next to Mars after the asteroid belt, because I knew the asteroid belt was there. But I found out recently in an astronomy class that is the difference. The asteroid belt is the difference between what we call Jovian planets and terrestrial planets. Terrestrial planets are ones that have a surface. Basically, they're the ones that...
terrain.
Terrain, right, like Terra. So pretty much dirt, rocks, so on and so forth. And Mars is the last planet that has it, except for Pluto. But Pluto's no longer a planet, so fuck him. Just like that. So, yeah, but, yeah.
Skit said that Pluto was a girl.
Yeah, it did. Maybe fuck her then.
It also said she's a whore, so she'd fuck anything.
Yeah. Is that guy in the parking lot doing donuts again? He said to his friend as he watched some guy in the parking lot fucking donuts. All right.
What?
Oh, I told my wife the next time we go out to a steakhouse and they ask for my name, I'm going to wait, when you're waiting in line to get to a table, I'm going to tell them my name is Les. Less vegetables. Steakhouse, bitches. That's right, I eat them big. Hey, what did Cinderella do when she got to the ball?
What did she do?
Probably gagged a lot. The princess, she doesn't swallow. She got to the ball. What are you going to do? Yes, totally non-PC, folks. I am sorry. I am probably going against everything that everybody believes in. But you know what? I like it. I like it. And there is a term for presidents like Trump. Do you know what that term is? Probably not 2 terms, though. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I don't know, man. He's at 50% right now.
What?
He's at 50%.
On Breitbart?
On Drudge.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out of town.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up. Why is he on there, but he's not anyplace else? Oh, that's right. Drudge is like a completely right-leaning.
Completely true reporter.
Yes.
We don't have them anmore, Jeff.
I know, right? Yes, the non-biased.
We have Drudge Report. The other one died whenever the left killed him.
Whoops, this just in. Bill Gates has agreed to pay for Trump's wall on the condition he gets to install Windows. More info as we receive it. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. Who do you think's more sensitive, men or women?
Right down to it, men.
Why? I'll tell you why.
Why?
Watch how fucked up we get when we find out how many partners a woman's had and what they've taught them. That's right. You know how she sucks that dick like that? That's right. I taught her that.
Dude, I've only ever had one partner in my life.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Or let them send a glancing blow to your balls.
What?
Let them send a glancing blow to your balls. You know how sensitive we are at the balls? All they have to do is just barely nick us. Oh, throw up time. Yes. Like I told my wife, you need to be my Valentine. I promise it won't suck. itself. Yeah, she wasn't too happy about that, but you know, what are you going to do? So anywho, yes,
Happy
sir.
anniversary, sorry.
Yes. So real quick, let's go through. We don't have super amount of time,
Yeah,
but
we are running out of time.
we got a little bit of time. Let's talk about things dads can tell the boyfriend that is taking his daughter out. So dad shows up at the door when the boy comes to take his daughter out on a first date.
Okay.
Here's a couple of things he can say to
Okay.
sort of set the boy straight. Make sure that, you know, yeah, things are going to be okay. And yes, this is a little archaic. And yes, we are making fun of the fact that, you know, we can tease like that. But we scare the shit out of boys every time they come to the door. It's like you just show up, open up the door too fast, and they will jump. So, you know, that's the thing. But then you can say things like, I own a gun. I know how to use it. I can clean up blood efficiently. I have plenty of acreage and a shovel and best friends to provide my alibi. Have a good night out. So, yeah, you tell them shit like that, and basically they're crapping their jeans on the way out and treating your daughter like a princess. You do the wrong thing to my daughter, and you'd better hand your heart over to God because your ass belongs to me.
Yeah.
And I will fuck it. What are you going to do?
So.
Just grab a hold of the boy and be like, hey, you know, I used to work with the mafia. That'll get him going. Here's another one. This one's a pretty good one. This is the one that a lot of people say they should do is, I'm not afraid to go back to prison.
Your dad was in prison?
Come on in, son. Let me show you my semi-automatic gun collection. That'll keep him going. Yeah, that'll freak him the fuck out.
The movie starts in like 10 minutes.
If you behave in a manner unbecoming while you're with my daughter, the authorities won't find your body. That usually tells them to. I love to cook, and one of my favorite utensils is this 10-inch fillet knife with a super sharp blade. I'm really good at removing the skin from anything. That's some evil shit right there, man. Evil shit. Things didn't turn out so well with the last boy my daughter dated. People tell me that when they see him in public, he's always glancing over his shoulder with this terrified look on his face. I wonder if it has anything to do with the family dinner we had with Uncle Vito and the boys. We've got a hunting cabin where plenty of hunting accidents tend to happen. Yeah. You know, if I shoot you, the other guys will get the picture. That's true. If you think about it. You shoot the first boyfriend and the rest of the guys that come around will be, God damn, he shot him. Yeah. You enjoy your date with my daughter. I'll be up late just sitting here cleaning this gun. You've heard that one. I know I've heard that one too. My daughter is protected by God and a gun. You'll meet both later if you slip up. Go to God, my friend. And this one's the one I just read earlier, so it's a daughter. Is this the one? Yeah, yep, I think he'll fit in that hole. Might need to cut some parts off, but it's doable. His arms are coming the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his legs too. Anyhow, so that's it. Things dads can tell the boyfriend that he's taking his daughter out. And yeah, that pretty much does it. So, okay, so we got that. Man, we're on a mission tonight. We're on a mission.
Buzzing through this.
Yes, we are. We are blowing through it. Comedy Central right here, buddy. Comedy freaking Central.
Yep.
Let's go to miscellaneous nuisances.
Yeah, miscellaneous nuisance.
Yeah, so we can get the fuck out of here so I can stop trying to say it wrong.
Miscellaneous nuisance.
Ooh, sure,
You know what? Here's a good idea.
Okay.
You should open up these things before we start the show.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, a couple weeks ago, I just want to touch on this here real quickly. A couple weeks ago, we were discussing Red Robin. Do you remember our conversation?
I do.
They couldn't cook a burger correctly.
Correct.
Was my
biggest thing, too.
So, Lauren wants to go out to dinner with us, and we went to dinner. Where's her choice? Dead Robin.
Yeah.
So we went to Dead Robin. And I must admit, man, I got to admit, they turned it around and they cooked the burger right the first time. All I had to say was well done.
Wow.
And they got it right.
Holy shit.
However, them bottomless fries, whereas you're going to wait all night for them because they didn't come back. We were ready to go when they came, so we stayed another 15 minutes and ate fries. We didn't need to, but damn it, they were bottomless.
That's
we were
right.
getting our fucking money's worth.
That's exactly
Dead
right.
Robin!
What else is miscellaneous nuisances?
That is just a little thing that bothers me.
Okay.
Why do people who pull into public spots with their radios way up
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to show off, but who are they showing off for?
They do not realize most people are looking at them like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't realize that.
Does anybody think it's cool?
Might be some chicks that think it's cool, but I highly doubt it. Usually it's the car, not the music. Unless, of course, it's one of those... makes your ass jiggle while you're going down the street. One of those deals. But yeah,
it doesn't matter what music. I just look at the person, even if it's music I like. Here I am. Anyways, I was just like, I would look at him like, you're an idiot, man. All right, you want to listen to that? I understand. That's cool. You can go in your car and listen to it all you want, but you're at a gas station now. You're pumping gas. Why do you need it with the doors open? Why do you think everybody else wants to hear it?
Yeah.
If I could, I would turn my talk radio up way up loud.
Yeah.
But it still wouldn't beat there.
No, yeah, not at all.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Anyways.
Anything else more nuisances?
Yeah, I got like one or two.
Go with
things
nuisances.
I got to get off my chest.
Get them off your testicles.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you know that cute little groundhog? I shouldn't be like this. But I do. You know that cute little groundhog?
Yeah.
That PA Lottery is promoting as the second most famous groundhog in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that guy.
I can't help myself, but every time I see him, I think, new from the Pennsylvania Lottery, it's the newest $1 game. Herpes Simplex 2. Reveal 3 like sores and win amount shown.
Ooh, 3 like sores. Damn.
And then I hear him.
Keep on scratching.
That's him, and it's just a...
Keep on scratching.
That's right, yeah, because your balls are itching. Itching the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, speaking of which.
Very cool.
Look, I understand kids are sweet and tender, but they are just way too easy to overcook.
That's true.
Yes. So.
I once saw a bumper sticker that said something to the effect of, "Don't meddle with dragons because they find you tasty, especially in ketchup." So it's, I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty funny, but
yeah.
All right.
The Komodo dragons.
Yeah. Big kimono dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I used to hear the word Komodo dragon,
mm-hmm.
I used to think they were saying kimono, which is the robe that the women wear. So I thought it was a dragon walking around in a smoking jacket.
Is it male or female dragon?
All right, a couple of things. Things to ask God. Remember this? We did this segment not that long ago. I'm going to give you a chance to do this. Yeah, okay. I gave you questions, and we kind of tried to figure them out.
I pretended I was God?
No, not
like
really.
I mean, you could.
Day? Yeah, you could. You could, Jesus. Anyway... Do Siamese twins pay for 1 ticket or 2 ticket when they go to movies and concerts? Think about it.
Show me a coin.
Why does it mean that caregiver and caretaker mean the same thing? If milk goes bad if it's not refrigerated, why does it not go bad inside the cow? That bitch's milk is spoiled. How disgusting.
And it's like 98 degrees.
That's right. Yeah, think about it. It's warm the whole time.
Actually, it's probably 100 or better.
Yeah, maybe. Because it's big cows. How can something be new and improved? If it's new, what was it improving on? Exactly. Why do they sterilize lethal injections? I don't understand that. Here, let's put some alcohol swabs on your arm over here. Fuck it. Just jam that bitch in there. Make it a fucking sledgehammer. Why aren't drapes double-sided so to look nice on the outside and inside of your house?
It's like privacy fences, man.
Yeah.
One side looks like crap, the other looks beautiful.
Yeah, on the inside it usually looks beautiful.
Well, I don't know about a law, but I think privacy fence, you put the yucky inside towards you.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I don't care what everybody else sees, obviously.
Of course not. Why do we give a shit about that?
Do that and put some bushes up.
So, what was Captain Hook's name before he got the hook?
He might not have been the captain.
Yeah. Might not have been Hook either.
Yeah, I think he might have been Fish Fillet.
So, how fast do hotcakes sell?
You want to buy the stack or buy the dozen?
Must not be very quick. I don't know. If you go by IHOP standards, they probably go very, very fast.
Oh, 3 pancakes is 1 pancake.
Yeah, exactly, because they're small. Where does the toe tag go on a dead person if they don't have toes?
I don't even know if we got any dick tags, Charlie.
It's a ting. It's on the end of his dick. What? Oh, shit. When lightning strikes the ocean, why don't all the fish die?
I wonder shit like that, too. I wonder that in the same Susquehanna River. Saying, lightning does hit the Susquehanna River, and a few fish die.
Yeah.
How come only a few and not...
Right, like all of them within like a mile range or something. It's electricity, yeah. When two men get married to each other, do they both go to the same bachelor party?
You want to get...
I saw you touching that stripper.
You want to get naked, or shall I?
Hey, if a parsley farmer loses a lawsuit, do they garnish his wages? Parsley garnish. It's funny. Can a cemetery raise its prices and blame it on the cost of living? That's right. Can atheists get insurance for an act of God?
Yeah, that's right, man. You don't even believe in God, motherfucker.
Exactly. How do I get insurance and shit? Oh, it rained. It rained like hell. All of a sudden, my house flooded. It was an act of God. Force majeure. Yeah, exactly. No. If Mars had earthquakes, would they be called Marsquakes?
They would have to be.
I would think so. Why do people never say, it's only a game when they're winning? Think about it.
That's
perfectly true.
That's true.
Perfectly true. If Wile E. Coyote had enough money to buy all that Acme shit, why didn't he just buy dinner? He tried to kill the Roadrunner so he could eat the damn thing.
Well, no, the truth is, before they were J.B. Hunt, they were known as Acme.
Acme.
And they went and gave him a hell of a lot of credit on his first show thing.
Yeah.
And he just went to town.
Oh, he was all credit. I got you.
He was all credited out.
Why isn't there mouse-flavored cat food?
Toxoplasmosis.
Your boy would love that shit. Now, if you speak only one language, are you lingual? Do you wake up or open your eyes first? That's a really good question. I can't even answer that. Do you wake up or do you open your eyes first? One of them has to be done first.
Think of your alarm.
Yeah.
In that case, when interrupted by sound, I wake up first, then my eyes.
Yeah, it seems like it would be credible.
But any other way, like if you just wake up naturally, do your eyes just pop open? Hey, brain.
Yeah.
Brain!
Wake up, man, wake up. If there's a speed of sound and a speed of light, is there a speed of smell? In my house there is, especially if I just took a shit. Ooh, damn! You got some greasy shit going on up in there. What the fuck? Who'd you kill and eat? What do Greeks say when they don't understand something?
What do what?
What do Greeks say when they don't understand something? It's Greek to me. How come cats' butts go up when you pet them? It's true.
No comment.
Stick it in my ass. Stick it in my ass. No, stick it in my ass.
Here.
If a bee is allergic to pollen, would it get the hives? If it's 0 degrees outside today and it's supposed to be twice as cold tomorrow, how cold is it going to be? 00. Why is it that no matter what color bubble bath you use, the bubbles are always white? It's white privilege. Why doesn't Tarzan have a fucking beard? Think about that for a second. Every movie that guy's ever been in, he's completely faceless or hairless on his face.
Yeah.
Where the hell's his
Faceless
beard
on
at?
his hair.
Yeah, faceless on his hair.
Where he has like no facial hair, and I don't care at what age it pops in around. Well, it's different for each guy, but at between 18 to 21, you've got something.
Yeah, at least a little, peach fuzz or fur or some shit.
Something. No, those guys are all clean cut and shaven, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy like that. What the hell? I got two more actually. Can pigs pull their own hamstrings?
Oh man, I can't go in, man. I can pull the people string.
My man string is hurting. My man string. Fucking all that. When sign makers go on strike, is anything written on their picket signs?
Down at the bottom, this work done for free.
Spec labor, and that's it, my man. That is it.
Oh.
Shh, shh, shh. The universe is trying to tell you something. Oh, never mind. It's just giving you the finger now.
Well, I'm sorry, universe.
It doesn't like you anymore.
Comment me again.
Comment me again. Oh, son.
Why on earth are we talking like this?
I have no idea.
You must think I'm from Mars.
That's right. You Martian, you. All right, very good. Okay, so we got, what do we got? We got, let me see here. Ooh, we got the Easter egg hunt. Let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah, we got the Easter egg hunt.
Let's talk about that.
We, the 3 locations have been determined already. We have 12 locations, and we're going out Christmas. There we go. Easter Eve, I guess you could say. We're going to hide them around there.
Okay.
I'm not going to give out any clues. I was going to give out clues, but no, I'm just going to go. I think one night would just be easier. We just go drop off a dozen eggs. We're going to go drop off a dozen eggs in different boroughs or townships.
Okay.
This week I will tell you. Let me find that real quick. Yep. I'll try. Okay. There we go. Okay. Dillsburg is going to get one. Of course, our hometown.
Yeah.
East Berlin is going to get one.
Okay.
And Enola is going to get one. East Pennsboro, actually. East Pennsboro. So, East Pennsboro. Same thing, really.
Okay.
They're going to get one. And next week we will tell you 3 more. I'm not going to give out the clues until
closer to that time.
Yeah.
Closer to that time.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Very cool. So we should work on that.
And there'll be possibility of 3 different prizes.
Ooh.
Cash. Yeah.
Cool.
Money.
Yeah.
Or everybody's favorite. Wait. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I ruined that. Prize number 1, cash.
Okay.
Prize number 2, weed.
Ooh.
And then everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Prize number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Candy.
Oh, candy. Candy.
No,
Yeah.
we're gonna hand out a couple of joints.
Ooh, a J.
Probably gonna have like 3 or 4 different joints mixed in with these dozen, and we're gonna hand out some cash prizes. Nothing big, no more than 50,000.
That's cool. That's half of $100,000.
There you go, half of $100,000.
That's right, exactly. All right, very good. So we have one more thing tonight to work on, and that is pretty much that'll do it for us. It's the top 10 most important things in life.
Top 10?
Oh, shit.
Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Well, the melody means we're out of time, folks, and it's just been good to have you here. I'm sorry, but we will do the 10 most important things in life next week. It's already on the docket, and we are truly sorry about that. We are not sorry for the time we had together, which wouldn't be possible without our wonderful producers, Jen and Dana. Thank you. I love you both. Thank you for your hard work.
Ooh.
Week in, week out.
Did she just blow you a kiss? Did she just blow you? Sorry, me too. Anyway.
Yeah. And don't forget, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about tonight's show, please type us. That address is jeffanddan@jeffanddan.com. Please wait further instruction by tuning in next week to The Jeff and Dan Show, Wednesday, 7 o'clock, jeffanddan.com. Finally, folks, it's time to go. So have a good night and a great week.
See ya.